I gotta do this video because I'm freaking pissed off about this whole Pacquiao Mayweather bullshit. Now I'm gonna put aside. I'm gonna be unbiased. I'm gonna put aside the fact that I think Mayweather will kick Pacquiao's little bitch ass. Okay. I'm gonna try to be unbiased. I'm gonna try to talk about some things that really annoy the shit out of me when it comes to these two people. And I'm going to talk about Mayweather and Pacquiao. First thing that pisses me the f off is the number of excuses these two people are putting at the table. I'm going to start with Mayweather's excuses. Well, they're not really excuses. They are kind of, in a way, they're excuses. The whole, it can't be 50-50 bullshit. I understand whatever the numbers and pay-per-view kings and bullshit like that, okay? But I am freaking pissed off, okay? Because if I am Mayweather, and I know I'm going to kick this little bitch ass's butt all over the ring, and I get the chance to, and I don't agree to the 50-50 split, just to get people off my back, man, just to get people to shut up about this little bitch ass, which is freaking, I mean, I freaking am tired of hearing about Pacquiao, okay? If I'm tired of him, I can't imagine Floyd Mayweather has to be tired of hearing this little bitch name. But the whole 50-50 thing, like, I can understand why he's coming from, but still, if you have the chance to just fight him and get him over, you know, get him out of there and get it over with, why the hell wouldn't you want to fight him? I mean, why the hell not? I'm not saying Mayweather is scared to fight him, but why the hell not just make the fight happen 50-50, kick his ass, and then forget about him? Pac-Tards would disappear. Arum would be without a cash cow, and you'd still make a shitload of money. That's the excuse I have for Mayweather that really pisses me off. I mean, I understand the whole why he doesn't make as much money, but I bring more at the gate, I bring more to the table, shit like that. I understand this, but I don't think Mayweather needs any more money. And I'm freaking pissed off and tired about hearing Manny Pacquiao, okay? So now, I'm going to go over to Manny Pacquiao's excuses. First excuse, oh, I'm scared of needles. I can't have a random blood test. I can have a blood test, but it has to be on a set date. You know how stupid that is? He's scared of needles, but he agrees to blood testing as long as it's on a specific date. If you can't see that, I mean, I feel sorry for you. If you cannot see that bullshit, I feel sorry for you. Your pathetic brain cannot comprehend the fact that you are so stupid that you can't see through that type of bullshit. You are a pathetic piece of shit if you do not think Manny Pacquiao is on steroids. I feel sorry for you. God help you. Second excuse. Oh, no, it has to be 50-50. A couple months ago, he was talking shit left and right. Pacquiao was talking so much shit about, oh, I would take less money to fight Mayweather. I'd take less money. That's how much I want to fight him. And then all of a sudden, oh, no, it has to be 50-50. It has to be. What kind of bullshit is that? And then Pac-Tards got the nerve to tell me that what Pacquiao said about taking less money was not true. That was the reporter's fault. The reporter misinterpreted what Pacquiao said. And that Pacquiao never said he'd take less money. That's freaking bullshit. And if you don't believe that's bullshit, I feel sorry for you. You're a piece of shit. I'm tired of these excuses. Okay? I want Pacquiao out of this damn sport. I want Mayweather to knock his ass out. Or anybody to knock his ass out. But I want specifically Mayweather to knock his ass out. Just so he can be out of the sports. I don't want to see pack-tards. I don't want to hear pack-tards. I don't want to see stupid-ass videos. I don't want to see stupid-ass people talking about Pacquiao left and right. Okay? I hate this little stupid bitch-ass Filipino fighter. He is a shit fighter. And if you cannot see that, you are not a boxing fan, okay? I'm going to tell you this. I'm not saying I don't like Pacquiao's style. I'm saying he is a shit fighter, just like all Freddie Roach's shit fighters are. Freddie Roach cannot train for shit, okay? And you're going to see that when Peterson and Khan gets back in the ring. God, man. I'm not saying Pacquiao is not an entertaining fighter, which is what most casual fans like. Casual fans like to see Neanderthals smacking the shit out of each other, planting their feet, squaring up one with each other, and slugging it out. And I'm not going to lie. That type of fight is entertaining. It's exciting. Whatever you want to say. It's a good type of fight. But guess what? This is not slugfest. This is called boxing. This is a technical sport. It's called the sweet science. Okay? And I like fighters. I like my occasional fights that people slug it out and shit. But when it comes down to it, skills pays the bills. That's why throughout history, either two types of fighter dominated. Either the extremely technically sound, gifted fighters, boxers, true boxers, or extremely powerful, resilient, tough opponents that doesn't know any, tough fighter that doesn't know anything except going forward and fighting. Even still, most of those types of strong, powerful punchers would usually get beaten by the slick boxers. That's why Manny Pacquiao will lose to Floyd Mayweather. He does not have the skills to compete with Mayweather. Mayweather is going to tear a new asshole in Manny Pacquiao. And if you cannot see that, you got to be blind. I mean, it's so simple. You know, it's not all about speed. What do you have? Okay, what is speed going to help you if you don't know how to use it? That's what happened to bitch-ass Amir Khan when he fought Peterson. It doesn't matter that Amir Khan is faster. If he doesn't know how to use his speed, he will not beat somebody that is technically sound and comes forward and knows how to box. Is not stupid, okay? That is well-rounded. You know, it won't happen. This is why Manny Pacquiao has been able to beat. Okay, the reason why Manny Pacquiao has been able to beat people is, first of all, most of the a couple of those fighters that he fought, like Claudy and Mosley, were paid off to lose. I don't give a shit what you say. Claudy and Mosley were paid to lose. End of story. I don't want to hear it. Okay? De La Hoya was freaking drained. He had an IV stuck in his arm before the fight started because he was so drained. He was about to die. He was dead walking into that ring. Then comes Cotto. Cotto gave him a little bit of a fight in the first couple of rounds. But the problem that Cotto had is, one, he was a little bit drained. He was fighting at a catch weight, and nobody can tell me that him losing those 2 pounds didn't affect him. But most importantly, what affected him in that fight was the fact that he had no trainer. He had nobody to guide him, to keep him in track. Nobody to correct his mistakes, to fix his footwork, to give him the strategy, the plan, the game plan to beat Pacquiao. On top of Manny Pacquiao is on freaking steroids. He is on steroids. Steroids. There is no denying Manny Pacquiao is on steroids. Why hasn't anybody done a random blood test between fights for this guy? Nobody. Bob Arum is a sleazy businessman. He is a liar, and he will rob people of their right. We saw that during the Brandon Rios and Abril fight. Abril kicked Brandon Rios' ass. He beat Brandon Rios, and they stole the fight. They gave it to Brandon Rios. Brandon Rios did not win that fight, and the only reason Brandon Rios is on top of people's mind right now is because he's been fighting at a weight class where he's much bigger than anybody else. That's the advantage that he has to fight. He'd been at that weight for 8 years because he knows the instant he fights somebody good at 140, he's going to be, the shit is going to be kicked out of him. And we saw that with Abril. Abril basically showed that skill beats brawlers. And Abril isn't even that good of a technical boxer. God damn. I'm tired of Pacquiao bitch ass, and I want Mayweather or somebody else to kick his ass, and it's not going to be Bradley. Hopefully it is. Hopefully Bradley grows a pair of nuts and isn't paid off to lose against Pacquiao. But even still, if he's not paid to lose, I'm pretty sure Pacquiao is going to beat his ass because of the styles. Bradley is not the type of technical fighter that can beat someone like Manny Pacquiao. Okay? Bradley is a face-first, walk-forward type of fighter. You know, he can do a little. He is technically sound, but he's not at the Juan Manuel Marquez level of technically sound. That's the type of fighter. That's the type of technicality that needs to be to beat Pacquiao. And Mayweather is 10, 20 times better than Marquez. Therefore, Pacquiao has no chance. But Bradley, he doesn't have the punching power. He does have the speed, and he does use his head as a third hand. But I don't think he can beat Manny Pacquiao. He doesn't have the defense, the head movement needed to beat someone like Manny Pacquiao. And if he goes on the offense, Manny Pacquiao is going to counter him and kick his ass anyway. There's no, I just don't see it. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he beats Pacquiao's ass. But I just don't see how Bradley is going to be able to beat someone like Manny Pacquiao. It takes someone like Miguel Cotto at 154 with a good trainer, not dehydrated. Someone like a Mayweather to beat him. Someone like Marquez to beat him. Someone like maybe even someone like Victor Ortiz. Even though I don't like Victor Ortiz, but he is the type of fighter that, even though he's not that technically sound, he would put up a really good fight against someone like Manny Pacquiao, and I'm thinking even beat him. But I'm just sick and tired of this stupid-ass Pacquiao. I hope he signs that contract, he stops taking steroids, and he gets his ass handed to him by Mayweather. I just got to get that out there. Sorry about the not making a video in a long time. I'll be making a couple more. Have a nice day.